Greetings and salutations, YouTube Wanderer. The Lost One Gaming here, and welcome back to Rebel Inc. Escalation. So, the days of Operation Freedom Eagle have ended on the Saffron Fields, and we now move to the Mountain Pass. Now, as you can see, actually, I've already beat Mountain Pass on both normal and brutal, and I went back and beat Saffron Fields on brutal too. For the sake of this Let's Play, though, I am not going to play Mountain Pass on brutal again, at least not yet, because it was torture. It takes me like 2 days to figure out how to beat these maps on brutal, and brutal is not fair, especially on this map too. But we're going to jump into Mountain Pass. This time I'm going to have advisors, because I don't think I had any for the first one. I'm not going to use the Economist because the Economist sucks, at least to me. I'm probably going to have to use it at some point to unlock the rest of the characters, but for now, I'm going with the old dependable Civil Servant. So, we're going to use the Civil Servant, and the advisors that I have this time around are going to be the Militia Chief, which reduces the initial insurgent capability with a slight increase of corruption, which I hope that's not going to be too bad. We're going to start with Tourist, that starts the game with intel on more zones. Tax Collector, gain more income from stable zones. Chef, Chef, I thought I said Chief for a second. Improve morale of coalition soldiers and give them longer deployment. And Logistics Expert, which increases travel speed of soldiers through secure, stable zones. Which, I don't care what they say, it doesn't matter because you can't move faster than the insurgents, but hey, I digress. I don't have one to fill this spot yet. Maybe I'll unlock it later. But alright, let's just continue. Now, I'm going to play on normal again, like I said, so we're just, I don't use cheats either, but this operation is going to be called Operation Rolling Thunder because the insurgents are in the mountains, and I'm going to be using a lot of airstrikes, at least hopefully. But welcome to Operation Rolling Thunder. The operation has been approved. Alright. Welcome to the Mountain Pass. The invasion is over and combat forces have been withdrawn. Despite initial hopes of change, the region is unstable and the population feels neglected. We must stabilize the region. Of course, the goal is the same as it was before. And I'm going to choose Echo Victor as my HQ. Now, just an overview of the topography of this map. It sucks. And one thing you'll notice pretty much with this map, and I hate it so much, is that each one of their territories can push into 2 of yours. So if you were to sit here and say, okay, well, I'm going to try and contain them in the mountains, you kind of have to be everywhere because you can't, if they decide, like, let's say for instance here, this one, well, this one is kind of the only one that's not like that, but like this one can go from here and go there too. So if you put troops there and they move there, then well, you're out of luck. But anyway, let's see. My strategy very early on is to establish the government in a pretty good light. I like to do that with actual government initiatives. So we're going to do Anti-Corruption 1 very early on. I might go ahead and do Effective Procurement just so I can reduce future risk of corruption. We're going to do the District Representatives. I'm going to go ahead and do the PR Office. I'm going to go ahead and do... I might not do the Outreach Office. See, the thing about it is this, when I played on Brutal, the Outreach Office sucked. Even with like everything upgraded, I still couldn't reach certain territories. So I don't know, I don't even know if it's worth it. But I definitely want to do the Foreign Relations. And that's pretty much all my money. So we're kind of stuck. I guess once I get a little bit more, I'll put some into the civilian initiatives. And then after that, I want to pretty much just go full force into the military. I want to have enough for the airstrikes and the rapid air rotation so that we can just go insane with airstrikes. I hate to do that, but it seems like that is my only option for the most part. Because you can't, at least in my opinion, there's no way that you can stabilize the entire region before, at least with the money that you start out with the advisors that I have, to stabilize the entire region before the insurgents get here. So now I'm so happy to see 80 because on Brutal you start with 72. And it's like, well, what the frick? What happened to my reputation? Why don't I start with 100 actually? But anyway, so we're going to do medical supplies. Water is great too. Water does great and wonderful things for your people. Now I know that based on timing, I have like another year until the insurgents pop up. So I got until like October and November of 2003, I believe, before they decide to show up. So we're gonna do basic sanitation, and we're gonna do do we do advanced sanitation, or they both do the same and they both cost the same too. But I guess we're gonna do water expansion for now. All right. So we're back down to no money pretty much. We have an inflation rate of 27%. How are we looking on our stability so far? We're not doing much of anything. None of these areas are really pushing towards us heavily. This one, usually it seems like I'm able to stabilize this one first because like the population is pretty good. So I think this one is probably going to be the first one to turn into our hands, at least once we get services and things there. So hopefully that works out pretty well. So we're now into 2003. I have $12 left. So right now I'm just going to sit still. I'm going to sit still for a moment. Well, actually, no. We're going to do... If I can get to... I guess I have to do the outreach office first. Because I want to get to the next level of this. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to do universal justice. Alright? Now we're going to sit still for a minute. I may have messed up, though, because I don't think I'm going to have enough money when the time comes for everything that I wanted to do, which kind of sucks. The region is now 2% stable very early on. We have 1,000-something supporters and growing. We are taking I was going to say we're taking a decent chunk away from them, but not really. Not exactly. Let's see. We're looking pretty good in Foxtrot uniform. Echo Victor, we're still kind of nowhere near. I know the insurgents are just going to pop up through here and like take these in 1 second, which is going to suck. We're now in August and the region is 5% stable. If I could get to 10%, that would be great before the insurgents pop up, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't think I'm going to have as much money as I wanted either. So it's now October. I believe we're going to be getting a report. Yes, we did. All right, so let's see. I got to do my military. Coalition soldiers, airstrikes right off the bat. I don't have enough for rapid air rotation, so we're just going to have to sit here for a second. So hopefully, since we have that advisor that's going to decrease the insurgent capabilities early, hopefully that's going to help us. Maybe they won't attack in 2 places in the beginning because it seems like they do that. I'm going to deploy my soldiers just here. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, no, I thought it said they attacked there. I was going to say I did it perfectly, but I didn't. But I didn't. Oh, they're right over there, though, so it shouldn't take us that long to get there, hopefully. Hopefully by the time we get there, they're not already in control of the area, which seems like that's usually what ends up happening. I still don't have enough for the rapid air rotation. We're going to wait a little bit longer. Yes, Foxtrot uniform is the first one to come into our possession. They already have attacked in 2 places, so I might have to just go ahead and get the second group of coalition soldiers at this point because I need to stop them from moving pretty much. My airstrikes have not yet come into position yet. But these guys are already deployed and they should be fighting, but they're not. This is what I'm talking about. And these guys should already be fighting here too, but they're not. Okay, so we're pushing them back. Here come the airstrikes. Lovely. All right, we got a luxury hotel proposed. This is like the last one that they shot the rockets from. But I guess we're gonna do it again. I mean, I don't know if I need any money for it. I guess I don't. It increases the zone support and long-term tourism, which is probably gonna bring us some more money. At least I hope. Maybe. Guess not. I hate that they're allowed to retreat. I really do. I feel like how do you go through my soldiers here? All right, so we stabilized another region. Echo Victor is now ours too. So what I want to do, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to push back because coalition troops, they don't like coalition troops. Your people don't like them. So we're going to have to keep them on the move so that they don't sit in one spot too long. Otherwise, it will antagonize our people. So we're winning with airstrikes again. All right, there's a garrison there. That's a pretty good location there because it's in a choke point here, which we did already get to this area already somehow, which usually doesn't happen for me. All right. So we'll build a garrison there. We're already up to 7,000 supporters. Now they are, let's see, they are still gaining supporters as well. We're starting to lose this battle down here, which is a little bit concerning, but here come the airstrikes again. So I think we might be okay. Oh, once again, they fired rockets from the rooftop again. And so now I got insurgents down there that I got to deal with. So the question is, do I give up? I'm going to have to give this up because I got to take this back. I cannot lose this area here. So I'm going to have to let them have this. I have to take my losses here. All right, so they're now fleeing from here. We stabilized another region. Okay, so we're going to push. Now that we push them back, we're going to push again. Okay, they took that as well. I don't want them controlling a bunch of regions together. And I don't think I can actually take this one from them right now. I want to have combat reinforcements too, but I don't know if now this is the time. I said I wanted the rapid air rotation, but I don't know if I exactly I was gonna say I don't know if I need it just yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. All right, and then after that, I think I might go ahead and do the national soldiers because I should have enough pretty soon. I probably need to recruit a group of coalition soldiers, but right now, I don't know. All right, so we got one guy with that one, which is great. All right, so we got this back. I don't know if we killed that guy. Is he dead? Is he dead? I hope he's done. Please tell me I can move. Okay, because one time I got my coalition soldiers and they got stuck and they could not leave the area and it was terrible. So now they control 3 zones, so this is not looking good. I'm going to cover this up because I definitely don't want to have to deal with that right now. This is something that I don't want to have to deal with. They're moving in an area that I didn't think they would. They're pushing straight through here. All right, we're going to have to increase military spending again. I'm going to do, let's see, I want to do security checkpoints. I really need to do, we'll do national soldiers too. I said I was going to do that. And then we'll get national travel logistics. So that when our national soldiers get here, they should be fairly strong. We're probably going to lose this territory because they're just going to be able to attack it in like 2 minutes. All right, but we should have national soldiers coming in pretty quickly. I wish my airstrikes would help, like here. Seems like they're not. We're gaining some traction over in this part of the area. Airstrikes hit civilians. We have to cover that up again. Yes, definitely. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, the one area they moved and they took this. So now I have to go and move here to try and stop them from taking this. My national soldiers are getting their freaking butts kicked right now, but we are stabilizing regions, so this is looking pretty good so far. So what I think I'm going to do is actually, we're going to put in local police for right now. Hopefully that'll help buy us some time for right now. Hopefully, it might not. I really need these guys to be out of here. Like, I need to take this back, and then I can probably go help these guys. Because my coalition soldiers are doing well. It's my national troops that are getting their butts kicked. Which, I hope that I should be able to upgrade them pretty soon. So we're going to take, I need to leave these guys here long enough to take this back. Yes, I know. We're going to build a garrison here, though. So that should help my soldiers here, along with the airstrikes. So now we're pushing them back. We did, it's not stable, but we did take this back from them, so they don't control any areas. The national soldiers are now winning, so this is great, and they're now helping the coalition soldiers. I'm going to go ahead and recruit another unit of national soldiers because I need to be able to replace the coalition guys pretty quickly when they leave. So I got 2 versus 1. I need to go ahead and even that out, which we should pretty soon. So now we've pushed them back into the mountains again. So now I'm going to sit here long enough to take this. I want to move the coalition soldiers because, like I said, I can't leave them too long in one spot or they will antagonize people. Speaking of the coalition soldiers, I think I'm going to have to bite this bullet for right now because I need them to stay there. I can't afford to let them go right now unless I recruit another group, which I could. I'm going to go ahead and do the national arms upgrade, though, actually. So, yeah. I think, though, on normal, I won't need all of the troops. At least I hope. How close are we to stabilizing another region, though, is the real question. Are we close here? No, not really. Not really there either. We're about halfway there. Hotel Sierra, not really. Not really there either. We are still winning souls, though, which is the good thing. So we're pushing them here. Our coalition soldiers have won that engagement. I'm going to move my national soldiers here. We're going to go ahead and leave the coalition soldiers there just for long enough to do that, and then we're going to push. I'm going to move... Yes, I can see that. I'm well aware of this. I'm going to move my national soldiers there, the first unit there. The region is now 32% stable. We sit at 82 reputation. So we're going to do full reform. I don't care if anybody has backlash. I need my reputation to be great. Alright. Now I think we're going to go ahead and do the national soldiers level 4. And then we'll go back to some of our civilian initiatives. Because I think right now the war is reasonably in our hands. It's kind of ours to lose, I'd say. I want to do land rights next. So once I get enough money, I'm going to do land rights. Alright. We are winning this engagement here as well. Oh, okay, we were winning in Golf Tango, but it looks like we're getting our butts kicked now. Can I move? I can't move there. I want these guys to help them, but they're not, which sucks a lot. They should be helping, but they're not. I'm trying to see at what rate. We are now winning again, so they are not gaining any guys at the moment. So they're not gaining supporters, so we're doing pretty good. I'm gonna go, frick. Should I move? I'm gonna move the national, frick. I guess if they push through, I need to control this. I wish I could corner them, but you can see sometimes they literally will fall through your guys, because these guys were here. Now they shouldn't, I guess if we push them again, they should go back through the mountains, hopefully. God freaking dang it, there's another group of them down here. Alright, we're going to have to deploy another group of coalition soldiers, because I can't bring these guys back out, and my national soldiers haven't gotten here yet. This area was literally almost stable before they got here, and now they're ruining everything. Alright, so we'll push these guys back up through the mountains. Coalition soldiers here are doing well. We destroyed the insurgent camp, so this is good as well. We should be pushing these guys back out soon. Actually, one of them pushed into that area there. They're already retreating, so we're going to go ahead and move the coalition soldiers right over there. I don't think we're going to be able to get there in time, or we might be able to just meet them there and push them back again, which, as I said that, I can go ahead and let those guys go because I'm going to have national troops here like in a split second. So I'm going to pause for a second because I need a little bit of time to think. A little bit of time to see what's going on. Counter-strike, since I do have the Foreign Relations Office, I do need them to cut their support. If I publicly accuse them... I'm going to say... Actually, rival very slightly cuts support for insurgents. I'm going to do subtle pressure. I've never really used subtle pressure. I've always used counter-strike, and I probably shouldn't do that, actually, now that I think about it. Probably would have been easier to not do that. Now, you would think that with my national soldiers here, along with the other coalition soldiers, we would have won that battle already, but we haven't. Let's see. I want to go ahead and jump into anti-IED vehicles. Alright, to further increase our combat strength for our soldiers. And then... I said I wanted to do land rights, so we're going to do land rights. How are we? Oh, corruption is very high. I need to focus on that too, because we're at 70% corruption. That's not great at all. The insurgents are not going to be willing to talk, so I'm just going to delay this. I'm not going to threaten them because I don't need them to come back stronger than they already are. I don't need that at all. How are they retaking something that I have pretty much complete control of? So I don't get. What do they take? Oh, what's happening here? Alright, the insurgents have been destroyed there. Great. See, you don't see that too much on Brutal. Literally areas where they are completely destroyed. I probably should upgrade my precision, but I'm going to go ahead and do, what I say, corruption. Anti-corruption. There we go. And then I might actually go ahead and do democratic transition too, for the moment. Alright, to further increase my reputation. I don't have enough to build a garrison there yet, so we're going to have to sit on this for a minute. And see, they literally just pushed right back through my troops. They retreated and fell through here. And they said they were supposed to be patching that so it doesn't happen anymore. I believe I should be able to literally corner these guys, though, at this point, because I don't have anything else going on. So we're going to sit here and we're going to see if we can completely destroy these guys. I got troops here, troops over here. I'm pointing at the screen, so that doesn't really help, but god dang it. As soon as I said that, I got another group here, but I got national... God freaking dang it. As soon as I thought I had them, like I could pin them in, I had another group here. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to let these guys go home. And I'm going to have to push these guys into their place. I'm going to have to let that sit for a second. I'm going to move my national troops over there. And I'm going to go ahead and move. I'm not going to be able to corner. I'm just going to have to literally just push them and keep pushing them. Alright. Corruption is dropping now at the moment, so that's great. I still can't get my national troops over here fast enough to do what I need to do. I'm going to go ahead and do anti-corruption level 3. Alright. So hopefully we can fight back on this corruption. Alright, we're pushing them back again for like the 5th time. Alright, so we're pushing them pretty much into a corner now, which is great. I'm going to relax the rules because I need to get rid of them now. We are winning the war of supporters. So we're at 24,000, they're at 17,000. How are they taking this? I guess it does make sense, never mind. So I can't leave the coalition soldiers there for too long, so we're going to have to move. I'm going to have to cover this up for the moment at least. We're going to see where these guys are going to retreat to. Oh, we killed them completely. Thank you. Oh my god, I've never been so happy to see that. Now, you would think that these guys would have been destroyed too, considering we had two garrisons and a bunch of soldiers firing on them. Apparently that wasn't enough. We're losing reputation points. I don't know how or why. There's a 92% chance that they'll refuse to talk, so we're just going to delay this again because it doesn't really make sense to antagonize them anymore. I've already said that. Let's see, we have $29 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and try and put in, let's see. I can go ahead and get another group of coalition soldiers. I want to do combat reinforcements. I want to do, let's see, I want to go ahead and do some more civilian initiatives before my corruption gets out of control. Let's see, expanded healthcare. Go ahead and do that. I want to go ahead and do the second upgrade to my my PR office, so strategic communications. I'm going to let that sit for a moment. All right. Hopefully we should be able to push these guys back. I'm thinking we stabilize another region, 2 more regions for our control. Now they fell through my troops again, which is what I was talking about, which sucks. So now I have to chase them back this way. These guys are now retreating, so they're going to retreat here, but I guess as soon as I put my guys there, they're going to freaking move back the other way. Let's see. Rollback reforms, we're not freaking doing that. I'm going to engage the critics. It's going to cost me $5, but I'm going to engage them, and we won them over. Look at that. Isn't that freaking marvelous? Right, we're going to move our national soldiers back this way. We should be able to win this fight. We pushed them back in. God, how are you able to take this from me that quickly? Move the coalition soldiers back to chase them. I think, and then right when I did that, they freaking moved again. I think I stabilized another region, so we're looking pretty good still either way. The region is now 48% stable. We pushed these guys back up into the mountains. I think this fight is now over, so we're going to push them back. Alright. What I also want to do, let's see. I want to see if I can do the, let's see, this interpreters and guides, is it? Security checkpoints, civil support. That one, I think. And then I want to do security checkpoints as well as interpreters and civil assistance so they can help roll out initiatives when they're not fighting. I need $9 more, or I need a couple more dollars to plan the elections because I can't do it right now. But I definitely want the elections, and hopefully the insurgents don't do anything to them. Oh, I have to act on it. Frick. I have to postpone it because I don't have any money. But we do still have a decent enough reputation that it's not going to matter too much. So I guess we're good. What's happening here? Nope. I'm just going to say, they would talk. So I guess we'll try and talk. We'll try and negotiate peace. Now your reputation falls even when you negotiate peace, which kind of sucks. I don't understand how that's a thing. We did stabilize another region. Alright, so we're looking okay. But I'm going to end it here, guys. And I will see you in the next one.